Hello, lovelies. I just thought I would come on and do a video about the eclipse tomorrow. I'm actually outside on my deck, so there's a bit of a breeze. So my hair's moving. Um, yeah, the eclipse. Now, I just want to talk about that. Obviously, it's an extremely powerful time. There's so many things going on at the same time tomorrow. There's a lot of prophecies and negative talk going on. Um, about well, let's say CERN starting. Apparently, NASA is sending up 3 rockets up towards the moon. And what's the other thing that's happening? Oh, there's some other thing. I can't remember what it is now. But anyway, lots of prophecies about the end of the world and, the spiritual war that we're in, and the dark side are doing stuff, and they're going to open portals through CERN and all this stuff. What I want to remind us all about is that we are such amazingly powerful people. We are powerful light beings. We're powerful, angelic, round divine beings. We can have a say in how things actually map out on planet Earth. But we've got to know it. We've got to know it. This is why I wanted to do a video, just to remind everyone, don't get wrapped up in all the fear porn, please. Remember that you are so powerful. You can actually start creating your own way forward, and especially in groups. I know there's a lot of groups gathering tomorrow morning here in New Zealand. I think it's between 4 and 5 something, the actual eclipse. So in North America, of course, it's during the day, so they'll actually see the darkness and everything. But we've got to remember that even though that people are still trying to push the fear porn and get people frightened, thinking that something's going to happen, just a reminder to remember who you are, and the knowledge and the wisdom and the power that you actually hold as a human being. Even our ET star brothers and sisters know how powerful humans can be, but we've been programmed not to realize that, not to remember who we are, and to totally rely on the governments, and instead of us taking responsibility for ourselves, a lot of people expect or follow exactly what the people doing that in charge are telling us to do. But if you're living in a high frequency place, you're mature, who you are, you know where you're from, you can feel your own internal power, you know who you are on a soul level. You are the ones that can help guide and show others the way to realize their own power, especially if we gather in groups. So there are a lot of groups happening tomorrow. That's what I was going to say. And that's wonderful. But if you can't, for some reason, you can't gather at the same time, don't worry about it, because we also have to remember that time has been made up by humans. In the quantum field, there is no time. In the divine presence, in the God force, there's no time. So you can tap into, no matter what time you do it, whether you do it before the eclipse or after the eclipse, you can tap into that period of the eclipse and do whatever creative work you want to do. So I am going to, next week, I'm going to put out a thing where it'll be a small workshop, probably just for a couple of hours, possibly even an hour. So it's not going to take a long time, but to create and bring down the 5th dimensional blueprint of how we want to live our lives. So it's an abundance thing, it's a manifestation thing, and it is a feel your own power and your own worth thing. So I'm going to do that next week. It'll be in the evening in New Zealand. So it'll probably be about 6 o'clock one evening. So look out for it, because we're going to create the way forward for the earth and humanity. I've got a process that I do to be able to do this. It's kind of a meditation, but it goes deeper than that. There's also going to be a activation in it. So please look out for that. I'm going to do it online. I've been thinking whether I'm going to do it live or whether I'm going to do it online. And I think I'm going to do it online. I'll tell you why, because then we can get a bigger group together. And I'm going to also, put it out there to gather lots of us so we can gather together and create. We can create. And we're going to create, take a step into the future, the fifth dimensional earth future, see what it's like, see ourselves there, see our families there, see our friends there and our pets there, but so much more. And we're going to bring that blueprint back into this 3D now. And then we're going to let the universe actually take care of it. Remembering just how powerful we all are, especially when we gather in groups. So I'm going to say so much love to you. I'm going to say cheerio for now. Remember to keep upbeat. If you're finding it hard to keep upbeat, just think about how grateful you are for all the wonderful things that are in your life, even the small things, like having a bed to sleep in, having a roof over your head, having a meal on the table, having a beautiful pet with you if you've got a beautiful pet, just having, whatever it is, even if it's a beautiful crystal that you really love, just having that feeling of gratitude and joy for whatever it is that you want to think of, because that will really raise your frequency up. Also, keeping down in the heart, keeping out the head space, keeping down into the heart, and really feeling that love vibration just running through your entire system all the time. And an easy way to do that, think of everyone that you love. Just think of everyone that you love. Immediately, your heart expands. So just keep a high vibe for over this period of time. If you can't gather with other people, don't worry about it. Just do your own work. Keep that vibe high. Stay away from the fear porn out there. And we can create. To just remember that your frequency and your vibration, your light, if you're in that high vibe, it is being sent out to the quantum field. And it's making a difference. So sending you so much love. Take care and happy times. Amazing times to be here. Lots of love. Lots of love to all.